What's up, future millionaires? It's your boy MTI. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some DeFi passive income projects that I have risk capital invested into. Now, I've shared these projects with you before, but since it is the new year, I want to go ahead and kind of touch on all of them and just show you what's going on. Now, all of these projects have been paying passive income in 2022, and they're paying passive income coming into the new year of 2023. Now let's go ahead and dive into it. We have a whole year ahead of us, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with these projects as the year go on. So let's dive into the king of them all, number one, which is DRIP. Now, as we can see, the current price of DRIP is around 73 cents. If we move over to the faucet, as you guys know, I did recently make another purchase in this particular wallet. I have around 7,551 DRIP, and as you guys know, my max payout for this particular wallet will be made this year. Now, if we head on over to the animal farm, I'm going to briefly go over to the drip garden, and as you can see here, I have around 45 million plants, and I'm still doing a 6-to-1 strategy. So every week I go ahead and claim and I add that to the actual farm. So I'm going to close out of this wallet real quick and go into my other wallet, and what we're going to do, go over to the dog pound here, let it load up. As you can see, I still have my 22.49 dogs. As I told you guys, this is more of a set and forget for me. And as we move on down, you can see my tax reduction is now 68%. And if we move down, you can see I have close to 50% of a full dog and BNB LP token, which is worth around $84.73 at the time of this video. Now, if we move on over to the farms, I don't have a ton in the farms. As you can see, pretty much the only farm I'm utilizing is the DRIP/BUSD pair. I haven't added any additional capital. This is all coming from the farm. Not the farm, but all coming from the drip garden itself. As we can see, the price of dogs, $27. Pigs is around $98 at the time of this video. Now, let's go ahead and head over to the next project here, which will be EMP money. Now, as you guys know, I am in the detonator, but one thing I want to show you, it's almost 6 o'clock my time CST, so you have to deposit or claim your rewards or will get recycled back into the lottery prize. But as you can see, I'm about 30 minutes away from 6 p.m. and you can see I only have 0.05 LPs, which is only $1.30. And if I was to compound this, it's actually going to take me more money in fees to actually compound this, so it's not worth it at this point. So if I hit compound, let me just show you, and I'm not going to go all the way through with it, but I just want to show you can see the estimated gas fee is $2.58 and I'm only compounding $1.30, right? So it's definitely not worth it at this point in time. But one thing I do want to mention, if you look down here on the far left, you can see they now have added the defenders. Let me go ahead and refresh this. There we go. So you can see they have now added the defender NFTs, and as you guys know, I have 5 of these NFTs. Let me briefly show you. Heading over to NFT trade, we're gonna go over to my account, and you can see right here are my 5 EMP detonator NFTs. And if we move back over to EMP money, 5 NFTs, and you can see I already have more than what the defender is paying out. You can see I have 0.16 LPs worth of an LP, which is around $4.19, which I can claim or just let it accumulate instead of having to do it at a specific time. So if you look right here on the detonator, you can see I have around 859, and you can see I've earned 229 based off of compounding. So if you take that 229 minus 859, I will only have about 630 bucks in here because of, the bear market and prices have been going down. But I've actually compounded almost 9 LPs, which is worth about 229, right? But you can see the estimated daily is only about $1.30, which you can see right here. I'm pretty much right on the money. But if we go over to the defenders, you can see I'm already making more money every day with the NFTs that pays me out in EMP and ETH. So I can literally take these LPs, put them in the detonator to increase my position, or I can also put them into the farm and earn shares as well, right? So I have a few different things I can do. Right now, I'm just letting it accumulate, but I did want to show you guys they now have this available. And if you head over to NFT trade, if you look right here, here's the floor price at 1.65. Now it is still up a little bit compared to the $300 BUSD that you had to buy these NFTs for the mint price. It did get almost to 2 BNB for the floor price, but I guess since the rewards have come out, some people may want to sell, but that may give you an opportunity to get some of the full collection, because there's 9 NFTs for a full collection. I have 5 of the 9. So the next project, what I want to go to is, which I haven't made any more videos on this project, and I probably won't, as I mentioned, because I don't really like what they did with the protocol and how they just kept making changes and everything of that nature. Now, if we head over to the Fur Vault, you can see I now have 1,040, which have now kind of put me back into the position of being an actual break even, because I put in about $1,100, 1153 to be exact. And if you take 1,040 times the price, that's going to be about $925, give or take. So after the tax, I invested about $925, but if we include everything I invested, not including the tax, it's about $1,153. So I'm still shy about $125 to $150 to actually break even, but it is nice to see at least I have gotten back to that point, because when I got into Furio, as you guys know, the LMS was at $450 to $550, and then they dropped it all the way down and locked the LMS at 89 cents to like 99 cents or something like that. So the last thing I want to show you is just the max out wallets for Drip and Furio that's coming up here in the next 4 to 5 months. So if you look right here, you can see I'm still around the 2.5% rate, which means I haven't withdrew anything, because I don't think it's going to do me that well, just because of the amount of tokens I have and the price of the Fur token. So I'm still compounding and hoping Furio is here in the next 4 to 5 months so I can get that max wallet and see if I'm able to do anything with it. So next thing I want to show you, if we head over to Daily Compound, here's the amount of Fur tokens I have. There's a 2.5% rate, but if you minus the 5%, it takes you down to 2.37 daily. And if you look right here, 140 days is going to give me pretty much my max, right? Because if I do one more day, it's going to put me over the max. Well over the max, and the max for Furio is 27,778, I believe. So it's going to be about maybe a day and a half, about 140 to 141 days until I hit that max wallet for Furio. And if we head on over to DripFi, which I've showed you guys this before, you can see I'm right around 137 days, maybe 136 days and a half till I get to that max wallet, which is 27,398 or 27.4 to make it easy. So as you can see, these two wallets will be maxing out in May. I got May 21st, and then if we look over here, I have May 24th. So the Furio wallet will be maxing out the 24th of May, and Drip will be maxing out May 21st of May this year. So with all that being said, it's going to be very interesting to see what the projects do this year for 2023. I also think 2023, towards the end of 2023, we will start to go into everything really starting to rebound quite nicely, which will set us up for the Bitcoin halving in 2024, setting us up for the next bull run, in my opinion, which will be at the earliest late 2024, but I think it's going to be in 2025. So with all that being said, if you didn't watch the video I put out about 5 tips to remember about high risk passive income in DeFi, please check this video out. It would definitely help you out, especially if you are new getting into the DeFi space. That video is going to be golden for you, so I highly recommend checking that out. Now, the one project I couldn't show you in today's video is going to be the gamble play I got into this year, which is 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗏. The website is currently down, and according to their Telegram, they have had some attacks from the DDoS. And so with that being said, you cannot actually get onto the website and see. So I do want to mention that is something to keep in mind, something to watch out for, because with the project only launching in November and they've already had the website shut down for January, could be somewhat of a bad sign. But also we have seen this happen before with projects and they've been fine. So with that being said, it is something to definitely keep your eye on for 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗏 to see what is going on with them in the future. And again, if you didn't watch that video, I talked about them. I share with you my thought process on the project. I share with you my strategy, and I'll also share with you the risk capital I put in as well. So if you haven't checked that out, check that video out as well, and let me know what you guys think of the full overview of some of the projects that I'm invested in that's paying up passive income. And I know all of you that's watching this video, you guys are investing in pretty much all of them, if not one of them. So hope you guys are having a great year so far, and I will catch you guys on the next one.